from the chat that there's a guy on there, Durmando or whatever, um, said he successfully made it through about 20 minutes ago.
Well, yeah, so something seems to be wrong. So, do we know which station is closest to the gate? I forget. Isn't it Checkmate?
I have no idea.
Shoot.
I thought Ruin Station was the
Was
one
it
next to the
Ruin
gate.
that's closest to the gate? Okay. I'm going to cut off the sound from Good Shots stream. And then you are... Let me... Pyro.
Hello. Oh, I'm sorry. I meant to...
Stan Gateway.
I put Flippy and Ham before I deleted the order the first time. That's what I meant. The daily special. Thank you very much.
No, it looks like Checkmate is closest to Stanton Gateway.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Well, at least according to the map I briefly looked up just now. So.
That's fine. I thought in some of the videos, and I could be wrong. I thought they were saying that when you got spit out of the gate that you were right at Ruin Station, but maybe it's Checkmate.
Well, and you very well could be right too. I mean, all right. So I am loading into Checkmate.
Nope, I just wound up back in Stanton again.
It'll be funny if, like, I go through the gateway and I end up in Stanton.
Back in Pyro?
No, in Stanton.
Oh. And then can't get back to Pyro?
Yeah, exactly. But then I kill myself to go back to...
Oh.
It's weird how it spits. It's like 11 when you get done with the jump gate, do you get thrown out at 2,000 meters a second?
Well, that's...
I get thrown out pretty quickly, yeah, but I don't...
That's what people were
the
saying.
MFD for this... Oh, go ahead.
That's what people were saying was happening, Good Shot, is that you get spat out at high velocities.
Very high. Like super duper high. Like I can't slow down for... Like you get spat out and I'm literally 80 kilometers away from the jump point now. And I can't slow down. Like...
Yeah, it happened. I was 60 kilometers away.
All right, I'm going to try to land at the station, log out, log back in, because just going through this jump gate and then winding up back where I started is getting annoying.
Agreed.
All right, I have...
Oh, that's an interesting thing. So someone said we weren't probably getting handed off to the Pyro server. So when we're coming out, we're still... It didn't hand us off, so we still belong to the Stanton server?
Sure, yeah. But that's the whole point of the tunnel.
I know. Just the handoff is not happening.
All right, I have made it into Checkmate. Oh, it's so weird. I literally feel like I'm back at CitizenCon 2953.
That I've never seen before.
What?
There's like a bullseye, a green bullseye on my screen now.
Alright, we're not going to mess around with looking at Checkmate. Let's go get to the hangars.
Dingy hangar.
God, this is... I miss this so much. Like, already, it just makes me so happy being back in Pyro.
Did I hear they turned the solar flares off?
Solar flares
Initially?
are disabled right now, yeah.
We're gonna crash the server with Polaris.
I just ran by someone who was screaming in local chat or local voice. We're gonna crash the server with Polarises, yeah.
You good?
Nice.
Well, as the Banu like to say, one day we'll all be dead.
I don't know if they changed how the 890 flies or what, but it has literally no brakes. It cannot stop to save its life now.
Nothing too exciting to me. You?
I always felt like it was like that before, that and the Reclaimer, both of them.
I don't. It never felt like it carried its momentum like this, in my opinion.
Right, things are. It's a. The FPS isn't too bad, but it's a little slow. Like things are just a little. Like just a beat behind, if that makes sense.
When we were in the halves when we first came in, it felt smooth as butter.
Yeah, but I'm in checkmate right now.
Right.
So things are like the FPS probably isn't as. Yeah, the FPS is a little low. Oh,
Yo, where the fuck's the hangars?
I miss these doors. Heading to my extra large hangar in checkmate. The personal hangars are definitely atmospheric.
Oh, dude.
They're really
crashed.
they're really not that bad. Like they're really not that different, but love it.
I froze now, right at the gate.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm getting kicked out the menu.
I'm at main menu, yeah.
Okay.
Alright, well, there's that way.
There's
So-
that.
So here's the problem. I get in, you get out. You get in.
So, I'm trying to think now. If can I delete like my character stuff and then pick Pyro?
The only way to do it potentially is by doing a recopy of your account.
Copy.
Yeah.
And just so you know, some people at the copying may take hours at this point.
I don't have hours.
Yeah, that's the only problem. Is that there are people that are, because everyone's trying to recopy their account and they're using recopying as a way to fix their issue. So there's
I'll be
people
right
that
back.
are, yeah, it's a mess. All right, doors, you can open for me now. Oh,
They're gonna take me
maybe,
back to-
maybe they're closing all the servers.
Oh, did you freeze?
I just froze.
Well, it booted us out, then... Well, I mean, we're back in, but obviously that's probably a different server.
we were in a 22380 mesh.
Uh-huh.
Interesting. Yeah, it sounds like the server. It sounds
Is it
like
a
they might
2
have
380
just-
mesh or a 4 380 mesh?
Well, I'm assuming the reason why this person's saying 2-2 is because there's probably
Oh.
2 servers on Pyro, 2
Sure,
servers on
yes.
Stanton. So
Yeah, that's why I was saying 4.
Yeah, 4, but nope. There we go.
See, there's a question. If we're in the same mesh, do we see each other on the comms channel, or does it only show the people in the same server as you?
Honestly, I was barely watching the comms channel, so I wasn't. That's a good question. Like, that's oh, I could add friends now. I forgot about that. 11. You're just 11, right?
1138.
Oh, 38. There we go.
3. Yeah.
Friend request should be sent.
Don't seem to be sending.
Well, it may or may not work. Like, you may have to do it in person.
Mm-hmm. See, now that's what's. So now I have the ATC for Pyro Gateway and Pyro Cargo. Oh, that must mean that I'm in the.
So
Awesome.
that's what I think might have been part of the problem, because there is a Pyro Gateway ATC. So so I'm thinking maybe whatever hands off just wasn't up at the time.
I might take a smaller ship. Just because the big one is fun, but it's easier to kind of course correct.
Well, my goal is still to. I haven't done it yet, so my goal is still to do it with the 890, just because I
Yeah.
haven't done it yet. Even though I'm not coming from Stanton as I wanted, we got to be good testers, and this isn't live, so none of this counts.
Oh, my first real jump will be an 890 from
Right,
Stanton
right.
to.
But that's my point. Is that like, none of this is technically real yet.
I might just take a Zeus. That's like my new favorite ship.
The Zeus is really nice.
What shard ID is this now?
I'm still loading.
So I'm curious if the shard ID is different.
Hey, good shot. Can you see if in your comms if there's a pending friend invite? Looks like the game just crashed for me. No, doesn't look like it.
No. Are you in, Bear?
Well, I was, but the server then shut down for me too. So,
Are you in menus?
well, I was, but now the game just crashed. So I'm back
Okay.
at. It thinks the game is still running.
I'm trying a smaller ship. Good shot.
For anyone watching the stream, you just keep in mind this is
Work in progress.
yeah, this is a work in progress. That's the best way of putting it. Oh,
So far,
I gotta.
I've successfully jumped from Stanton to Stanton about 5 times.
I've got 3 underneath my belt.
Unsuccessfully once, but I also wound up in Stanton, so it's depending on what you qualify as success.
Well, but now 11 says that the Pyro ATC is showing. So I think whatever was the handoff was just not working because now Pyro
At the
ATC.
gate? Like
Yeah.
there's a Pyro ATC. Oh,
Yeah,
really?
yeah. That's what I was saying. That's
I
what
don't know
saying.
about
You gotta call.
I don't know if it's at the gate or if it's the one
Well-
for the gateway.
So Pyro ATC, there's a Pyro Gateway ATC, and you could supposedly call it pretty much anywhere in the Pyro Gateway by the station and all that jazz because they have predicted that obviously people could be waiting a few minutes to get their call. So essentially you could be all around that area, they said. Whether that's the case right now is another question. All right, I'm loading. I'm trying to load again. Launch error. Game is already running. It thinks the game is already running, even though it's not.
So that's weird. It thinks my 890 and my 600 are back at area 18 when they were definitely not.
All right, so in my task manager, it does show the game running, and I can't kill the task.
Can't. I have that.
Interesting.
Zombie Star Citizen.
I haven't had this problem in a long time.
I can't get off the ground. Like my ship is on, but it won't. It acts like it wants to fly, but it won't fly. All right.
Come to my ship.
Sure.
I'm in my hangar.
We're
We're gonna have to slum it in the Phoenix Emerald.
Oh, that's better than when I
Huh.
just jumped in here. I got into the Zeus because I was just going to try something smaller.
I might have to reboot my computer because Star Citizen, I literally can't even manually kill the task.
Pull the power cord.
I wish I could. All right. So for those that are watching streaming, this has been very entertaining, apparently, right? This black screen that's been up for the past few minutes. I'm going to have to reboot my computer, so that's going to kill the stream. And once I can get back in, I'll start the stream back up. So that'll be part 2. All right. Bye-bye.